G'day and welcome to this episode of my 2022 Game Jam retrospective series. Today we're looking back at the Godot Wild Jam of February 2022, where the theme was ancient. Stick around to the end of the video for my tips from this game jam for other developers. My game was called Mummy See, Mummy Do, and it's a pixel puzzle platformer. So you're sort of in this ancient tomb, you're this raider kind of character. Got a sword, no face, some nice pixel art I picked up off Open Game Art, WASD to move around, and there's keys you can attack with, and the attack will remove some blocks. We can climb up this ladder, jump plus down to stomp, so we can break these blocks. And there's a little Easter egg here, which is, hi mum, I made a game. This is a photo of me when I was very young, because one of the wildcards for this was, Mum, I'm on TV. Shoehorn in developer cameos. We have a different type of block here. You hit it and it moves. So this area is just introducing the mechanics. Now we get to the main mechanic of the game involving this bottle. And it's not super well explained, but I'll do my best. So when you break it, you get this little mummy floating above you. And you can do this multiple times. Then it's telling me to leave instructions for the mummies. And what's going to happen is that mummies are going to fall down from the top and start walking around. And I need to get them to these bottles, which are their home. I can jump here, I can jump here, and that's sort of left instructions for the mummies. I can break this bottle, and this is another wild card, which was Heavy Lies the Crown. Make the player face an uncomfortable decision. And the uncomfortable decision here is you must murder yourself. Once you die, the mummies will come. So now they'll walk through the level from the entrance and follow all of the rules that I've left for them. And in this case, it was just a jump and a jump. And he made it home. So that's the basic game loop. Tutorial in the main menu, and then you would fall into the game. So this level, oh my god, this level. This was a big mistake, having this as the first level. It's way too difficult, and I'll get back to more about this later in the video. This would have been a better introductory level. It introduces a few more concepts, one being that you can instruct the mummies to climb, and it makes you think a bit ahead, because you've got 3 mummies to get home and 3 pots to get them into. So we can break half of this block on the left, and that gets us a nice ramp up to there. On the right, we can see we probably need to have a climb instruction that gets them up there. And now we just need to think what's going to happen as the mummies fall to the bottom. The solution is to break this block and realize that you need a jump instruction to help the first mummy get across. The last mummy will fall down and head to the left, and this sign, although not obvious, can be pivoted by slashing it, and then that will bring the mummy all the way home to the pot on the right. Take your life and let the mummies come. Here they come. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. The rest of the game doesn't introduce any more mechanics, just different and more varied puzzles. I'll leave a link in the description to the game if anybody wants to play. Comment down below if you managed to make through all the levels. Let's check out the results. If you missed episode 1 where we discussed the rating criteria, I'll leave a link here. We can see that Mummy See, Mummy Do got 6th for theme, 24th for fun, 28th for controls, 20th for graphics, 14th for audio, 37th for accessibility, 5th for originality, and 17th overall. So 17th yet again. I was definitely disappointed not to improve on last month's result. Originality and theme were nice results, but they're more linked to your game idea rather than your implementation of it. Controls and accessibility were lacking, which is something in common with the previous episode if you saw that. In any case, here is a graph of how we were tracking after 2 months. Some improvements, some regressions, and some the same. So what did I learn, and what advice would I give others? Pixel art isn't a silver bullet. I really wanted to improve on my graphics rating from last month, so I thought, everybody likes pixel art, let's just do pixel art. But there's more to it than that. You need to make sure everything fits together well, and animate a lot of things to make the scene feel alive. Make your game easier. Once you've made it easier, make it easier again. You've played the game all week and you're very good at it. This is going to make it more difficult for others. You're better off having more people get to the end of the game feeling satisfied than not enough people getting into it. Puzzles should be fun, not tedious. For example, in this puzzle, the solution is to move the blocks to the left, so you can get access to the potion at the top left. However, the movement required is tedious and is far harder than the puzzle itself. I hope to see you in the next episode, where we revisit the Godot Wild Jam of March 2022 and its theme Combine. Until next time, thanks for coming, see you later, have a good one.